This is Garis, Masculist, MGTOW flyers, that is 2-3 page essays on the themes of masculism and MGTOW, written by and read aloud by Prof. Dr. Hugo de Garis. This is flyer number 535, part 2, entitled Masculists Attack, Taking the Gender Political Initiative. So carrying straight on. The masculist half of these GECs, that's GECs, will then legislate a string of masculist gender political laws, the major one being the PARA, that's paternity rejection right, which will allow a man to reject an unwanted pregnancy by filling in a PARA form of the government, so that if the mother goes ahead with the pregnancy, then the full financial costs of the kid fall on her. The masculists are pushing for the same legislated right to reject an unwanted pregnancy as women have already with their MARA, that's maternity rejection right, aka abortion right. Thus women have the right not to be undesired mothers, whereas men don't have the right to be undesired fathers. I need to check that. So millions of women who really want to get pregnant lie to their husbands/boyfriends that they are on the pill but aren't, get pregnant, then force the man to pay for the kid, thus manslaving him for decades of his life, a major gender crime against men, and one of several major gender crimes that women commit against men. Masculists argue that by living in a FIP society, when a man uses the PARA, then the mother, who continues with the pregnancy, has her own money and can afford a nanny to help look after the kid without manslaving a man for decades of his life, a gender crime so hated by the masculists that they will kill such female criminals who commit this forced paternity gender crime on men by forcing them to rot on the shelf, spat at and utterly rejected by masculists. These GEC masculist politicians will also push for the legislation of the OPTAB, that's OPTAB, that's obligatory paternity testing at birth for all births, so that if the husband is not the father, then he can use the PARA and has the right to criminalise his wife for lying to him about him being the father if he can prove his wife/girlfriend was lying to him. Masculists are fed up with the insufferable moral arrogance of feminists who claim that men are pigs, men are toxic, men are rapists, etc., when masculists see women as far worse gender criminals who in most cases, brackets, masculists estimate that about 80% of young women choose to become fluffy crappers, choosing to study fluffy crap majors at high school that will make them fluffies as adults, close brackets. Don't bother to FIP up, then expect some unmasculisted, unMGTOWed